Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Connected Through Literature, which is a storytime program presented by the Diversity Center of Northeast Ohio. My name is Becca Frick, and I am so happy to be here with you all today to kick off our program. I am a program associate with the School and Youth Department at the Diversity Center of Northeast Ohio, and we are so excited to bring some of these diversity topics that we spend time in schools and in organizations having great conversations around. We're excited to bring that home to all of you. This series is designed for students ages 4 through 12 and their families. Each week, we'll have a different topic and a different story that will help you explore a different idea surrounding diversity. And we'll also have a fun family activity that you can participate in as well. So we're so excited to kick things off today talking about family diversity. Families are all different, and all of us are spending a lot more time at home right now with our families. And our students are taking school online, and we have a lot of parents working from home as they never did before. So we're spending a lot of time together. But it's really important to think about the fact that everybody's home looks different. Everybody's family is different. Some people are at home with mom and dad. Some people are at home with just a mom or just a dad, or two moms or two dads. Some of our little ones live with an aunt, an uncle, a grandma, a grandpa. A family can be just one person. A family can be just two people. So we're really excited to dive into our work called My Family, Your Family by Lisa Bullard. If you'd like to get your own copy of this book, there's a link at the very end of our program that will let you get right there so you can order it and have your very own copy. My Family, Your Family by Lisa Bullard, illustrated by Renee Kurilla. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Chapter 1, A Treasure Hunt. I'm Michaela. Did you know that I have the best family ever? It's true. This is my mom and dad. This is our dog, Tootsie. We all really love ice cream, but we love each other even more. I love ice cream too. I wonder what your all favorite flavor is. Did you notice mom's belly? She's going to have a baby soon. The doctor says it will be a brother. I'm worried that will change everything. And there's mom and dad. And this is Michaela, our main character, and her dog Tootsie. This morning, mom and dad have a plan. They agree the baby will make our family different. But mom says that different can be great. So I'm spending time with other families. Dad tells me to find one great thing about each different family. It's like a treasure hunt. So we're going to go around Michaela's neighborhood with her and meet all sorts of different family structures. Because all of your school friends that you're normally at school with, they're at home with all different sorts of families right now. So we're going to see some of the families that live around Michaela's neighborhood. I'm at Mateo's house for breakfast. He lives with his mom and dad, like me, but his family is bigger and noisier. Mateo's three sisters talk a lot, and everybody talks loudly so that Mateo's grandpa can hear. They call him abuelo. That's the Spanish word for grandfather. My mom was right that different can be a good thing. Mateo's family is so fun. There's always someone to play with. All of you at home, do you have a brother or sister? Are you an only child? Do you live with cousins, or do you live with foster siblings? Some families speak different languages too. So maybe you have friends, or maybe you yourself speak Spanish at home, or French or Arabic. There's so many different cultures and languages that people speak when they're at home with their families. Chapter 2, Other Kinds of Families. Next, I take a walk with Miss Betsy and Miss Roberta. They live together across the street. I thought you had to have kids to be a family, but Mom says that all you need to be a family is love. My ears are worn out after my loud breakfast, so Miss Betsy and Miss Roberta let me do the talking. Here's a great thing about their family. They really know how to make other people feel important. That's really neat to feel important with the people that you live with. And it's true, Michaela thought you had to have kids to have a family, but you don't. Some families are just one adult, and that's still a family, or two adults. I eat lunch with Olivia and her dad. Olivia's parents are divorced. Olivia stays with her dad on weekends. Her mom lives in another part of town. Divorced is when a couple is not married anymore. I don't know much about divorce, but I can see that Olivia's dad loves her, and she tells me that her mom and stepdad and stepsister do too. Olivia's family is pretty awesome. She has two homes where she belongs. So some kids whose parents are divorced or they're not married or together anymore, they have two different homes that they spend time at, or maybe they just spend time at one of those homes. You might have stepsisters or stepbrothers or step-parents. It just makes a bigger family. I'd love to hear about all of your families after we finish our story and get started on our activity. Chapter 3, Families Take Care of You. After lunch, I visit Jake's family. His grandma and grandpa take care of him. Grandma helps us bake Jake's favorite cookies. Grandpa shows us how to build a shelf. Jake's grandparents have had lots of years to learn cool stuff, so they're really good at teaching Jake new things. I think it's really neat that Jake lives with his grandparents. They have a lot of wisdom to share with him, and I'm sure that they take really, really good care of him. Next, I visit Parker's family. He's adopted. Parker tells me his mother loved him, but she couldn't take care of him. And Parker's two dads knew he was meant to be their little boy. Here's what's special about Parker's family. His dad works during the day, then Papa works at night, so he always has a dad around to take care of him. So Parker is adopted, which means that a family brought him into their family. And some children who are adopted were born in the United States, and some are born in other countries and come to the United States when they're adopted. And Parker has two dads, his dad and his papa. And that's pretty neat that he always gets to have one of his dads home. Because some parents work and some parents stay home. That's another difference about families, is who we spend our time with after school or on the weekends. When I get home, my family is bigger. No, the baby isn't here yet. Gramp and Grammy came for dinner, and Nana and Uncle Monty flew in a plane to see us. Aunt Jean and my three cousins are here too. Aunt Jean's the only grown-up in their family, unless the cats count. So I know what makes their family great. Everybody does their part to help out. So a lot of us have extended family. Some of us might live with aunts and uncles and cousins, but some of us might live apart from our extended family. And I bet some of us are really excited to see cousins and aunts and uncles after our shelter-in-place is over. Pets are another part of a lot of people's family. Do any of you have pets? Dogs, cats, fish? They're a part of the family too. Chapter 4, Different Can Be Great. I'm sleepy. Mom and Dad and Tootsie tuck me in. Mom says my baby brother can hear my voice from her belly, so I tell him about all the families I met today. I know different can be great. Having a brother will change our family, but we'll still love him more than ice cream. That is the end of our story today. Here are some other books that if you really enjoyed this, you might like The Great Big Book of Families by Mary Hoffman, or another book called Families by Susan Cooklin. There's also some fun websites that you could go to visit to explore more about all different types of family structures and learn how people live differently than we do. Now it's time to get into our activity. So this is a representation of who you are sheltering at home with. All of us being at home right now, doing school and work from home. We live in different houses. Some might live in apartments or all sorts of different types of homes. And we all live with different people. So we would love to see who you are at home with and who is in your family. So to do this activity, you're going to need scissors. Kid scissors are helpful. Some tape, some string if you have some, or anything, ribbon, anything you can find that will help attach your people to your mobile. You'll need some colored pencils or markers, anything you want to draw with, and some computer paper or scrap paper. Anything that you can find around the house will work just fine. And what you're going to do is you are going to start by cutting out a triangle from your construction paper and decorate it like the roof of your house, just like this example here. Draw everybody who's in your house with you, whether you have lots of pets or brothers or sisters, or maybe it's just you and a grandma or grandpa or mom or dad. Then you're going to cut out your people, attach the string to the roof, and you will have your completed family mobile, just like this. You can draw the whole person like on the example, or on mine that I made here, I just drew the heads, put them under the roof. We at the Diversity Center would love to see your final product, so please take a picture of it and leave it for us in the comments. Thank you so much for joining us today. We had a great time reading and talking with all of you. Make sure to check us out, the Diversity Center of Northeast Ohio, on the web, and there's a link to grab your own copy of the book, My Family, Your Family by Lisa Bullard. Join us next Wednesday for another book and another diversity topic. Thanks so much.